Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Gebo the Shaman, and thanks for watching. So today we're talking about Aquarius in the 11th house. So what does it mean when we have Aquarius in the 11th house in our birth chart? Well, this would make us an Aries ascendant, so, I would check out my videos on Aries ascendants. And, Aquarius is all about, New Age technology. It's all about futurism, making humanity better, creating a utopian future for humanity. These are future thinkers. So these are innovators. These are people who really think a lot about how to make things better for humanity, and they're very rebellious and outside the box thinkers, and they're very they've been described as Renaissance men and Renaissance women, people who have a huge vision for humanity, huge vision for the making things better for humanity. So yeah, Aquarius is all about doing things to make things better for humanity, whether that's making technology better for humanity, whether that's providing humanitarian aid, doing things, doing acts of service for humanity, or for people who are struggling and things like that. So it just kind of depends, but yeah, it revolves around Aquarians want the best for humanity. And if you look at the actual constellation, it's this old man who's pouring out water onto giving it to the people, basically. So this is the sign of the water bearer. And what is water? It's it has to do with emotions, but it also has to do with wisdom. It's nourishment. It's wisdom. It's knowledge. It's this sign can be very philosophical too, just in a more applied way. They have this general sense of of how things should be done and things like that. So they try to stick to that. So they try to live up to their own moral standards and things like that. And yeah, so this is Aquarius. And the 11th house, so the 11th house is basically ruled by Aquarius as well. So we have the ruler of the 11th house in the 11th house. So it's kind of double Aquarius energy. That this is where the planet, the the sign, this is where your signs want to be. So they are they're happy here. So they're one of the things that you could see with this placement is that the 11th house is all about your gains and your income and things like that. So you could you could do very well with your income and things like that. So yeah, so the 11th house is also you giving back to humanity and things like that, but it also represents your income. So Aquarius here wants to Aquarius is just naturally benevolent, and it wants to give you things, and it wants to help you and things like that. So having this in the house of, having Aquarius in the house of gains will help you to gain, income. So, of course, this is just a generalization. You would need to look in depth at your whole chart to see, like, how you're going to be gaining things and things like that. And I can do that for you. I can look at that for you. I am a Vedic astrologer, so if you'd like a reading, you can go to the link down below in the description. So what else can I say about Aquarius in the 11th house? I mean, it's just pretty simple. There's not really much to say about it. It's double Aquarius energy. So if you know anything about Aquarius, then you can guess what your 11th house is going to be doing. So the 11th house is well, it relates to your friends and your network circles and things like that. So Aquarius in the 11th house is, it's comfortable here. It likes big friendship circles, big network circles. It likes to work with big organizations and do something positive for humanity. And yeah, so it's really, a positive placement here. So what I would really encourage you to do, since this placement is pretty simple, I would encourage you to, because a lot of times we need more information about what's going on in our chart, or in a specific house. So in order to understand more about your 11th house, Aquarius, then I would suggest looking at where your Saturn is placed, because looking at your Saturn placement will give you more information about where about the 11th house, about your Aquarius 11th house. So let's say Saturn is in Leo. Well, if Saturn is in Leo controlling your 11th house, then that would mean that you would want to be like a leader of an organization, because because Leo is all about, royalty, leadership, self-expression, and things like this. So you would be the very self-expressive leader of a group. You would be the leader of your group of friends, or even like a organization, or some kind of a humanitarian network circle, or humanitarian organization or nonprofit organization or something like that. You would want to be the leader. And then, but if your Saturn was, say, in Cancer, you would want to connect with people emotionally. You would connect with your friends emotionally. You would connect with humanity. Like serving humanity would be this emotional thing for you. It would help you emotionally. So service to others would help you grow emotionally, and it would really make you happy, happy and satisfied on that emotional level. So yeah, so those are some examples for you. But yeah, let's see here. So I would also say, looking at Saturn's position is important, but also looking at, do you have any planets in the 11th house? Do you have any planets aspecting your 11th house? So if you had Saturn in Leo, that would be the 7th aspect. So Saturn would not only be controlling your 11th house, but it would also be aspecting it. So that's another thing to consider is planetary aspects, planetary conjunctions, planetary whether that they're sitting in that house or not, or if it's something called an empty house. But anyway, I hope this has been helpful to you, and if you would like a Vedic astrology reading, then you can go to down below, vincent.thunderwizard.com. Let's try that. I can't talk today. So, there we go. If you would like a Vedic astrology reading, then you can go down below to vincent.thunderwizard.com, links down below. You can also go to also go to linktree/Gebo the Shaman right here. And view all my links. So I have, all my products and services available right here. I have my Cosmic Qigong course, my self-transformation course. Those are great courses that combine Qigong, Kundalini Yoga, and all kinds of stuff. We have distance energy healing, so I use Qigong and shamanic practices, and as well as Reiki to send you the energy healing. Support groups for emotional support. Those are, something to get into. I have my career and life coaching practice. So if you're not sure what to do for your career, or you need some life coaching, life advice, things like that, then you can go to linktree/Gebo the Shaman and check those out. I also do shamanic ritual magic, and I do shamanic ritual magic courses. So one of the things that I'm slowly making available is you can hire me to do a ritual for you, or you can purchase one of the 3 options that I have on my website. Right now I just created a wealth magic course, so you can check that out. We also have the emotional awareness course, so if you are having trouble with dealing with your emotions and things like that, then you can check that out. Okay guys, so we will talk to you later. Peace.